it's Jenny and Melissa, and between two shows, I gotta sit on my hands. I touched something earlier, and now I'm like in the timeout corner. So.
Right. They said don't touch anything. Happy early Mother's Day.
Yes, the day that we get to plan our own celebrations.
It really is, isn't it?
It's glorious.
I know. I've had so many people, hey, what are you doing for Mother's Day?
Making my own dinner for all the family coming over.
I am planning nothing.
Oh.
Okay, so my 18-year-old daughter, I'm with her in the car, going to her job, and she's on the spectrum, autism spectrum. So she's very blunt, very black and white.
Oh, wonder where she gets that trait.
Well, no, I'm the torpedo of truth.
Still pretty blunt. Still pretty blunt.
Fair enough. So we're driving, and I just mentioned, I'm like, hey, just so you know, Sunday is Mother's Day. And she goes, yeah, I'm not really into Mother's Day. I'm more about birthdays.
Yeah, like hard pass.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
that's not really my jam.
Right. What do you say to that? I'm not really into Mother's Day.
Oh, at this exact moment, I'm not really into being a mom either.
I know.
Oh, and it's been a great week for all kids. I don't know if it's the Earth or Saturn or God knows
full
what.
Moon.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So we had a project for Maddie, and like in this book, I mean, for a third grader and an 8-year-old, like it's intense. Like it's about the 1906 earthquake, and these people die, and then oh my God, like this book,
traumatic.
Not great. Sorry, not great. But I said, you picked it. This is the book part we have to do.
Right.
And so, of course, she waits till the last minute. And then I'm like, you need to sit down. You need to read. I don't want to go play with the neighbors. No, you're going to read. I hate you. Why are you ruining my life? And like, I'm like, oh, Mother's Day week. This is glorious.
This is awesome.
But then, on Sunday, so like everyone's going to be like, the reason I breathe. Like all the kids and like perfectly coiffed in their matching outfits.
No, and then you have to do some post too.
I know.
Like you have, because otherwise.
I've already been thinking about my post. I've edited it 4 times in my head. No one is going to understand this post.
I mean, because you put, oh my gosh, these are, this is my heart and my soul and the reason I get up every morning. And then you're like, well, crud, I can't really post what I was going to post. Now I got to post the same thing.
Look how perfect their life is.
I know. Look at
my
us.
daughter said she hated me, and I think she's possessed. God bless all the moms.
And she got kicked out of the Disney cruise line.
And then, even better.
Oh,
so
God,
her
that's the
math,
best.
when we were on Disney thing, she goes, I'm going to get a D. Like, he won't let me make up the test. I'm like, and I've been pushing her every day to go do the test. And I know this teacher is like, he's like the torpedo of truth for math. Okay. And she's really good at math. Like, seriously, like disgustingly good.
But she has a D.
She has a D because she hasn't done this test. Well, she comes in crying big old crocodile tears. I'm like, I made you. And I know that that's like something does that. So I reach out to the teacher. He goes, well, if we're being completely honest, I'm like, oh, not a good way to hear. Yeah, she lied. He's been trying to get her to do it. He goes, this is ridiculous at this point. I'm just ready to move on because I've been trying to get her for weeks to do it. So now I get to go today and have a conversation right before Mother's Day.
You have a parent-teacher conference about this.
No, this is a mommy-daughter conference.
Ew.
In a locked door, possibly with like those little like boxing gloves. And,
she's she's gonna shank you or something.
It's like fighting with myself. And honestly, she's wickedly smart, but she just doesn't want to focus, and she'd just rather go talk to her friends and hang out. I'm like,
golly,
so what do you do?
Sound so familiar. Think. Who do you know that's like this?
All right, torpedo of truth.
Happy Mother's Day.
No, happy Mother's Day to you,
Mother's
too.
Day.
No, you. I hope it's great. No, just kidding. What you should do, no kids for Mother's Day.
I've been a proponent of this since she was a baby.
What if we do this? I'll write you a note for your family.
Yeah.
You write a note to my family. We'll make it brutally honest.
Right.
And then we'll just go and like have brunch on our own.
Oh my gosh.
Should we?
Yes.
Is that mean? Is that selfish to do?
No, we're gonna look awful because everybody else is nice.
And our Mother's Day post will just be us
drinking
Mother's Day post.
bottomless mimosas. Here we are.
And then our kids crying by themselves in their room.
Yeah, we can't do it.
Why?
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah, we can't do it.
So no, motherhood is great. It's just there's this week I think has just been one of the most challenging for a lot of moms.
No, and I do want to say this because I've got a friend going through infertility, and she said Mother's Day is super hard on her. So I know the blessings that we have. Okay,
I've been through 2 losses, so like believe me when I say, becoming a mom was like the number. I was like, oh my god, it was a miracle for me.
It's just not easy, and I think that's the real side of it. And some weeks are tougher than others.
Well, you should be able to talk honestly about it too, instead of being like, oh, I love my kids. Well, you can love them and not like them. It is very, very possible. And I feel like sometimes that's good for them to know. Be like, I love you, but I don't like your behavior.
I don't like your behavior. And
you make me feel like this. Mommy's crying in a bathtub with a box of Oreo cookies that are probably
and
like.
Melissa's coming over.
What are you guys doing? Nothing. Go watch your tablet.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But anyway, happy Mother's Day, however you celebrate.
And hopefully it's a good one for you and you take some time for yourself because we get it. You deserve it. All of that and more. Wings in heaven. Maybe not us.
No.